Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back. Today, I'm going to do something I've never done before. Ooh. I'm going to be answering questions that people have sent in. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to respond to email questions. That's one of the reasons why I want to do this. And also, if you are going to write in with a question, know that it has to be less than 150 words. I know it's not a lot, but I just do not have the time. And even if it is 150 words or less, I still may not be able to respond. And if it's more, I definitely will not be able to respond. So if I'm unable to respond to your question, you can always sign up for private coaching, and you can do that at my website, theartoflove.net. The link is below. But before I answer some of these questions, I want to remind you to be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And while you're at it, be sure to tap the bell icon so you'll be notified when a new video is up. So after I chose the questions that I wanted to respond to, I noticed that I had chosen all questions that were from women. I didn't mean to do that. It just happened. Sorry. But it doesn't matter. Men or women, the response is the same. So it doesn't matter if it's a woman writing about a man. The situation could be a man writing about a woman, so don't think that it doesn't apply to you because you're a man. All right. Okay, let's go. So the first one. He broke up with me 2 days ago through text with a 1,000-word paragraph. Damn. Saying how amazing I am, how much he loves me, and thinks I have the best qualities. Well, then why is he breaking up with you? Makes no sense. But he cannot be with me because he feels like I will never trust him. He mentioned staying friends in his message 3 times. So why doesn't she trust him? Well, here the second paragraph tells us. He cheated on me 4 months ago. And ever since then had a wake-up call and completely changed for the good. Sure. I continue to question everything he said and did out of habit. As well you should when someone cheats. Okay, I later wrote him about how much I love him and appreciate him. I was shocked by the breakup, and he never fully expressed how it bothered him. Yeah, he's bothered by the fact that you don't trust him. Talk about manipulative. He's manipulating you, girl. I've been in no contact and I'm strong and will not reach out, but I'm wondering, is this a situation where I have to contact him? Hell no. If there's one situation where you should not contact him, it's this one. He cheated on you, you don't trust him, and he's like, oh, I can't be in this, you don't trust me. Hell no, I don't trust you. I told him on the phone that he never gave me a chance to prove I've healed. You don't need to prove anything. He needs to prove that he's changed. And what do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And honestly, I hope that he does not contact you again. He's manipulating you. But I know you want him back. So you don't contact him. And if he does contact you, just say, yeah, I do not trust you because you did cheat. And I need for you to show me that you are still trustworthy. And if you can't do that, then this isn't going to work. You know, if it's so difficult for you to show me that you've changed, that I can trust you, then there's no point. But you're probably not going to do that either. All right. Next email. Okay. He dumped me via text. I did I thought I meant more to you. Yeah, no point in saying that. Because if you did mean more, they wouldn't be breaking up with you. You're trying to use guilt. Guilt doesn't work when someone's breaking up with you. They don't care. And then I said, I got it. He said I was pushing too hard. It may be true. May be true? At least he gave you a reason, which most people don't. So if he's saying that you're pushing too hard, you're pushing too hard. I ran into him the next day when I was with a group of girlfriends. He knew we were going to be there. I was bubbly and upbeat with all the girls. Didn't acknowledge him. He texted, thought you'd say hi. I ignored the text. I'm in no contact. Did I ruin my chances? No. As usual, it's counterintuitive. It's the total opposite. You improved your chances because he broke up with you, even though it sounds like he was justified if you were pushing too hard. I don't know what you were pushing for. But the fact that he showed up the next day and he knew you were going to be there, it sounds like a fake breakup. But it's okay if you broke up with him. Good. In fact, look, it got to him. Because if he didn't care, then he wouldn't have cared that you didn't say hi. And plus, he wouldn't have shown up there. So you did good. All right. The next one, my ex still has my belongings. I was calling him before no contact to ask him to meet and get the stuff back, but he said he got used to where my stuff is, so it doesn't bother him. I tried to initiate another time. He rejected meeting, saying he's not well. Now I got a new job working with a therapist, quite down and depressed without him. It ended badly. He broke up via text, and it's been extremely painful. To be honest, no one is to blame, as initially I broke up with him and then changed my mind. But a few days later, he announced his need for space, and then 2 weeks later, a breakup. Okay. We're not friends on social media. The only clue I have about him is WhatsApp. If someone would say to me a few months ago how hard it would be without him, I would laugh. I want him back so much. Not sure what's happening to me. Why am I so upset? When will I get better? Will I get better? He seemed so nice and he turned completely cold. Okay. So I chose this one because I was in a kind of similar, in that I was in a relationship that I really wanted it to end. I've talked about it before. And then when it ended, you'd think I'd be so happy, but no, I wanted him back, which means that it's not about him. It's about the loss. You want to get something back because it was taken away from you. Because if you had broken up with him, you would have been fine. It's like, yeah, I didn't want this to end. But because he ended it, because he pulled the rug out from under you, so to speak, now you're just reacting to the breakup. And I know that because you tell me that you initially broke up with him. So obviously something was going on where you felt the need to break up with him, and that was probably the right thing to do. But then you got back together. So it's not about him. It's about the loss. It's just about the breakup. So get your things from him when you can and move on. And if he wants to see you, he's going to have to make an effort. I don't have any other information in terms of what was going on in the relationship, what the problem was, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I can only work with what you give me, people. All right. My boyfriend recently broke up with me. He yelled at me that I was too insecure and it was driving him insane. I guess I was needy/nagging. Okay, another one. You guess? Yeah, again, this person is telling you what the problem is. So don't, oh yeah, I guess I'm that way. No, you probably are that way. If someone tells you you're too insecure, then you probably are. Unless you're trying to gaslight you, but that's a whole other issue. But it sounds like he's being honest when he's like, you're insecure and you're driving me insane. This is our second breakup. Not good. I've already started no contact, but I don't think he'll come back. He told me he doesn't want to try to make it work ever again. So it's not good if someone has already broken up with you before and then they do it again. That's 2 breakups. What is going on? You didn't fix the initial cause of the first breakup. That's why there's a second breakup. Maybe you continued to be insecure and nagging and needy. So you're just worried about getting him back. But until and unless you work on yourself, even if you get back together, there's probably going to be another breakup because you haven't changed anything. So you need to first work on yourself. All right. And then finally, let me see. Okay, I guess I'll do this one. My ex of over a year broke up with me 6 weeks ago. He started dating a high school sweetheart about 3 weeks ago. Which means she was probably in the picture before the breakup. I've attempted no contact several times, but the longest I've lasted was 10 days. No, you don't attempt no contact. You do no contact. My boyfriend, you mean ex-boyfriend, and I had a great relationship, same interests, and he was very good to my kids. Prior to the breakup, he told me that he had never had a relationship like ours, and he felt more and more responsibility to settle down, and he wasn't sure what he wanted. Okay, now listen carefully. He was afraid of losing our friendship. We were best friends. He said I deserved better, he couldn't give me what I wanted, and I needed to move on. So he's telling you 3 different ways that he's not the man for you. He does not want to be with you. Usually people only say one of those things when they break up with you, if they say anything at all. They either say, oh, you deserve better, or, oh, I can't give you what you want, or just move on. No, he told you 3 different reasons for the breakup. Okay, he still answers when I call because he says he does care and says he still wants to see the kids. I've lost weight, depressed, miss him so much. Our last contact was 6 days ago. Yeah. So usually when someone goes back to a high school sweetheart, a lot of times that does end up working out because they knew each other from way back when. Not always, but a lot of times it does. But you're definitely not going to get him back if you keep responding to his calls, or if you keep contacting him. If you tell me that you broke up 6 weeks ago and your last contact was 6 days ago, there should have been 6 weeks of no contact, not 6 days of no contact. You're never going to get him back like this. So if you want to have a chance, which I don't know, it doesn't look good, but hey, you never know, then you absolutely must leave him alone and probably see a therapist if you're depressed and losing weight and devastated, as you say in your email. Okay? All right, so guys, tell me if you liked this video, if you want me to do more where I answer emails, or instead it's like, nah, this was cool, but go back to doing your regular videos. Either way, I don't care. This is your channel, so I'm here to give you what you want, not what I want. I love answering emails. I could answer emails all day for a video, not otherwise. I don't have time. Okay. But anyways, so if you need help to get your ex back, if you're in a situation like some of these people that I've talked about, you can contact me to book a private session. The direct link is below. That's theartoflove.net. If you're listening on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. If you're listening on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.